Hey you guys, I'm Alicia and I still have a cold. But today's tutorial is about making black salt. For the ones who want to know, I'm going to make some for you guys today before tomorrow's full moon. But anywho, I want to explain some things. I want to explain some things about black salt and its properties and what it does and why is it that you probably should make you some. So, okay, FYI, we're going to make black lava salt, and that's basically homemade, whatever, it comes with a multitude of ingredients or just very little. I use a few to customize my own black salt per se, but really what you need is activated charcoal, see, salt, sea salt. If you're ingesting it, you can use sea salt. Black pepper, right there. This is black pepper. And again, I'm doing mine very differently, which I'm going to explain to you guys in a few minutes why. But let's talk about the other version of black salt, Himalayan black salt. And that's what people use for cooking a lot. Properties for cooking with Himalayan black salt. It helps with your GI tract very nicely. It helps with heartburn, indigestion, stuff like that. I guess because of the charcoal in it. You never know. Anywho, but yeah, so that is, the health benefits to black salt and whatnot. But today we're using black lava salt, or we're making black lava salt. And basically what you can use it for is to trap negative and bad energies, clear them out, absorb them. What a lot of people do is that they'll make it and scatter it around their house. But once you scatter, my loves, you have to sweep it up. That is, you're clearing it out. A lot of people use it to keep people away. Like, say if you have someone in your house that, you don't really want them to come back. Like, back to your home, or enemies that some people sprinkle it in their footsteps, or they literally will sprinkle their whole house after they leave. Literally, moments after they leave. I've done it a time or two. But anywho, so yeah, if you do not have activated charcoal and you're not planning to ingest this, that's for people who are not planning to eat it or drink with it or any of those things. You can use ashes from your lamp dust or lamp black or whatever you want to call it. But you can use that from your candle. Say if you want to burn a candle, get you a spoon. And it's always best if you use like a black candle or a brown candle. It's according on what your purpose of using it. Or you can use the multi-universal color, white. And you take a spoon, and while that candle is burning, you collect the black dust that's at the top of the candle. Now you can use that as well if you don't have activated charcoal. People who own cauldrons, you can scrape whatever, if that is beneficial. Like say if you burn herbs for banishment, you can scrape the bottom of that cauldron up, scrape, put it in your little cup right here, and you can use that to make black salt. Oh, also too, fire pits. I know a lot of people use fire pits who don't have cauldrons. You can take some of the ashes from your fire pit, add it into your black salt. Those are for people who are not planning to ingest, like drink it basically, cook with it. If you're not planning to do those things, then you can use all of those options that I just explained. What else? To rid your home from bad and unwanted energy, sprinkle it around. Make sure you sweep it up after. Please, people, it will not work if you don't sweep it up. That's what it does. It's not like basic salt where it banishes away. It actually absorbs it. Yeah. So once you sweep it up and discard it outside of your home, boom, it should work. But yeah, those are a few ways that you can use black salt. But yeah, again, if you want to customize it, say if you have a cauldron, you can burn you some banishment herbs, rosemary, lavender, a whole bunch of different kind of banishment herbs. burn them in your cauldron. Take the residue, grind it up really nice, add it into your salt. That gives it purpose. You can, I mean, even though it already has a purpose, is to banish and absorb and rid, but you can customize it based to your needs that way, which I am going to do because I have a few homemade things that I've already worked with before that I'm adding to mine. So what you need, sea salts or Epsom salt. I'm using mine for bath per se. And also I can use it to absorb stuff if I plan to sweep with it, but I don't really like to sweep with it because of the charcoal, i.e. charcoal does stain. So if you're washing it, make sure like if you're using it to sprinkle on your floor, make sure you refine how much charcoal you use. Also, salt. So we're going to use salt. I'm going to pour it into my thing. Now, I have a habit where I go clockwise. I'm sorry. I'm going to sprinkle clockwise. And in my mind, I'm going to state my intentions, which I want to banish and rid all negative and bad energies that are not conducive to me, my space, or my being. And I'm just going to sprinkle that. And in my mind, I'm going to repeat that. Okay, that's a lot of salt. What I like to do is I also like to rub my hands in it to make sure I'm putting my essence, my energy into whatever it is I'm making. And also too, I also remember to state my intentions. Make sure my intentions are pronounced, defined, known before I do anything. I need to make sure I know what it is that I'm doing so they don't know. Okay, now that we did that, I'm gonna add black pepper. And black pepper is very well at banishing things, getting rid of. Also helps it activate fast. It's an activator. So FYI for people who didn't know that. But as you do that, I always remember to state my intentions as well. Then I'm going to take my mortar stick and I'm going to sprinkle that in. Mix it up real well. Because with salt and stuff, it has a tendency of all falling to the bottom. So, and I'm making a lot because a lot of people I know love it. So, and it's on my site. I have to make sure I put it on my site now. It wasn't on my site. It was part of my banishment, my Yoni egg banishment boxes that I have available on there. So yeah, after I'm finished doing this, it'll be on my site. I plan to let mine charge under the full moon tonight or tomorrow. It's the 11th today, you guys. I'll make sure I have that in there very well. I don't know why my phone keep playing all this sad. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to play like... Alright. So now that we have the pepper and stuff mixed in there, kind of well and whatnot. And remember, I'm going clockwise. So, yes, because I need to add all this. Now, counterclockwise in certain traditions, I've learned in a few traditions that, you know, if we're trying to rid, banish things, you're going to go counterclockwise. But I'm going clockwise because I'm trying to add this. I'm trying to promote it. I don't want to rid it. I want to add banishment to this. I want to add protection to this. I want to add those things to it. So that's why I'm going clockwise. Anywho, my next ingredient that I'm going to add is I have some protection powder that I have custom made, and it's made out of a few things, but one of its main ingredients is eggshells. So I'm going to add that in there as well. A lot of people, that's old hoodoo magic. Yeah, but one of the main ingredients of this protection powder is eggshells. So y'all probably should research eggshells. But I have that available. I put those on my necklaces. So when you are in need, you can always just take it off and sprinkle it wherever you are, on yourselves, around the environment that you're in. I know some people, they like to go a certain number. Like they'll go around. Some people do 9 and a lot of people do 3. I kind of just trust myself on that. Okay. Well, I don't want to incomplete the circle, so we're just going to keep doing the circle till we get to the top. Okay. So now that we have the eggshells in, these are my 2 personal essences, because technically to only make the original black lava salt, you only need black pepper, activated charcoal, salt. But I'm adding my own little witchy poo stuff to it, and eggshells was one of well, not just eggshells, but my protection powder, which is one of the main ingredients, is eggshells. But now I'm gonna add a second personal ingredient, and it's rosemary. So I'm gonna sprinkle rosemary in. Okay. And then we're gonna give it a little spin again. Spin, 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 spin. And remember, you gotta keep stating your purpose while you're adding in it. That's you adding your essence, your power, your energy into this. This is what makes it strong. Like, and you have to believe it. You can't second guess your work and what it is that you're doing, because I mean, when your intention was never there, that's what you're doing. I don't like my sand so fine. I like mine kind of gritty. So I try not to press so hard on it, but at the same time, I need to make sure I have my intent into it too. So sometimes I have to grind. And it's okay to spin your bowl. Clockwise though, because you're adding protection, banishing negativity. not conducive to you, your environment, your spirit, your body, your mind. Okay, so now that is complete. We're going to add one of the main ingredients. This is what helps it turn it black. And also, charcoal it rids of things. It's a detoxer. That's why a lot of people, they need to get some stuff together. They use charcoal. Black for banishment. Protection. All right. Now that we have that in there, let's grind, because this is where you have to make sure it turns black. Sometimes you have to use a little bit more. See, we're getting there. But yeah, I love black salt. I use it for baths a lot. This per se, I'm not adding lavender to, but normally for my personal batch, I have a little bit of lavender that I add into it. But that's for my personal batch. Since this is what's going on my site, or some of what's going on my site, I only made half of it. Because once it sells out pretty fast. Because it's awesome and whatnot. But yeah, you just want to make sure you get it all ground up in there. And tonight, well, I'm going to set it out tonight too. I'm going to sit it out, let it charge under the full moon. And I'm going to set 3 pieces of things in there. This is what I personally do. I take black obsidian, jet, and onyx. If you don't have those things, well, I'm going to take tourmaline tonight. It's going to be tourmaline, black obsidian, and onyx. And I'm going to put this on top. We'll put a little plate on top of it, a little saucer, because you got to think about it. It does kind of get a little, moist at night. And you don't want your salt to get wet because it's kind of hard to bust it up after that. But yeah, I'm going to set a little plate over it and put those 3 stones on top. And I'm going to program it and charge it up. Add a little kicker to it. But yeah. See? And then to go with the black pepper, because black pepper is really good along with ginger and pumpkin spice. It's really good at making stuff happen fast. It's really good with good luck, money spells, and prosperity spells. It's really good for that type of stuff. So just to make sure it goes fast, I'm going to add a sprinkle of my fast hot money powder, or luck powder. It's not money powder, but it's luck powder. Oh man, I hope I didn't put this cork in too hard. No, kind of. Yeah, I did. My cork piece is breaking up. Anywho, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that in there. And then I'm gonna stir that in. And its intent is to make it fast. To activate it fast. To activate protection and banish negativity and bad energies fast. That's the purpose of this. So that's the purpose of that powder. The fast. Hot foot powder. That's what they call it in hoodoo. Hot foot powder. So I made that. That's my own personal mixture. So yeah. This is black salt, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys make your own. But if you don't, you guys can always go on my website, thelordthomasleaves.com. It should be on there very soon. And happy hunting, you know. Also, you can add this stuff with combining your own stuff as well. You can use it with brick dust. Sprinkle a little brick dust in there, you know. Graveyard dirt. Sprinkle a little graveyard dirt. And that's if you're planning to clean your house with those things. It'd be nice if you want to put it around your house, like on the outside of it. It'd be nice. So yeah, let me know what y'all think of this tutorial. I'm going to be bringing y'all some other stuff. Bye.